Mr. HERRERA, welcome back in Belgium.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah, last year we saw you in for Move to Blues.
Oh yeah, Danny's club. Yeah.
On Danny's demand, yes, you came to Belgium to play a set in the Rio, not so far from here. How are you? You have been traveling this night or this morning?
No, well, yeah, I came from Gothenburg.
Gothenburg, that's...
Well, actually, we live on an island outside of Gothenburg, so I came from the island to Gothenburg to here.
Yeah, this is not the first time, like I said, that you did an interview for Rustime. The first one or the last one was in 2007. You still remember that time or that interview?
Sure, I remember that. It was fun.
Yeah. You still remember the first question?
I don't.
No, you don't. But
not.
maybe you know the answer. But I will ask you the question. That the band said that he was pleased to have you in Belgium. I think that you moved from Spain to Belgium at that time.
Yeah, I did.
And he was honored to have a Belgian here in. And you remember the answer? What you said on it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, freedom. That's your answer. Yeah. Well, and then you stopped. Then freedom.
Yeah. Well, you know, in 2007, I had just finished my last cancer treatment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was definitely free.
Yeah. You know who is with you on the stage tonight?
Mark T.
Mark T. It's almost the same band as you did last year.
Yeah, almost. I've known Mark T for even longer.
Yeah. Mark T. And then you have bass player Renaud Lézire. He's from the French part of Belgium.
Right.
And behind the drums, Steve Wouters, I think.
Yeah.
That were the names I got. So.
Exactly.
Are you also interested in the other bands today?
You know, I've always been a really big fan of Vanessa Collier.
The lady on sax.
Yeah, and I always thought BB and the Blue Shacks were put on such a great show. They were such a great band. All of those musicians, the guitar players. I wish I knew their names, but man, they're great. I love them.
When I was preparing myself on this interview, I was googling Steve Hook HERRERA, born in 1960.
Yeah, that's right.
San Jose. Where are you living now at this
East
moment?
San Jose.
East, yeah. Where are you living now? Are you, because it's in Denmark?
I live out
in Denmark or
I live about an hour west of Gothenburg on the coast of Sweden.
Sweden.
On a little island.
When I go to your parents, you're half Native American.
Yeah.
And half Mexican, I think.
Yeah.
Do you feel that also when you are a musician in your music?
More and more every day, actually. I feel it. I feel it always because it was my heritage and my skin that brought me to feel at home in the blues.
Yeah.
You know, with all my heroes and all the old guys, because all of them. I mean, I'm not kidding. John Lee Hooker, Albert Collin, all of them, Muhammad Ali. They would always say to me, you know, I'm Indian too.
I'm Indian too.
And so there was. When I first started in the blues, it was a community of people that knew what it was like
to sing the blues,
to get shit on, you know, and to get thought of like that, and to get treated like that, and we didn't have to explain ourselves to each other. Yeah. Because we knew.
Just to look at it.
And that was and I'm, you know, and there was I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area. There was, you know, Junior Watson and Gary Smith and Rick Estrin and all these people who were not dark-skinned, you know, but their respect for the old people was admirable. It was, I looked up to that because they respected all those guys too. and not only that, but they knew what it was like to be me, so they never gave me any shit.
Are you saying that you were destined to become a musician, to become a bluesman?
No, I'm saying that the blues for me was a natural refuge and became a natural home for me.
Yeah.
And it was comfortable, and I don't know a better word other than natural, because it was just like that from day one.
Was there a time that you regret to be a musician? That you say,
Oh no,
no, it has always helped
well,
you.
you got to understand also that I worked all my life. I still work.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I worked hard. I did hard-ass labor as a kid, starting from a kid. You know, I picked fruit and vegetables in the fields, you know, back-breaking work, and I worked construction, and I was a truck driver, and I was in the Navy, and I've always worked, and even now I work as a carpenter, as a car mechanic. You know, I do whatever work comes my way to pay the bills.
You still remember your first instrument?
My first instrument was the accordion.
Then came
It was bigger than me.
yeah. And then came, I think, the guitar.
They used to put me on a chair, and then they would put the accordion on me because I couldn't pick it up.
That you,
And I had a wagon that I would pull it around the neighborhood in the wagon, and people would stop me and say, "Hey, play a song," and so I would sit down and play this stuff. Yeah.
but you also play guitar.
I started playing guitar, you know, in the '60s. You know, when I was a little kid, you know, with Jimi Hendrix, Jimmy Reed, you know, just all of these great bands, Carlos Santana, you know, there was all these great influences, and Albert Collins lived up in the Bay Area.
But at this moment you play mostly the harmonica.
Yeah.
Because of the size?
No, I mean,
always...
I brought a guitar. I don't know if I'll play it. I play, especially when I'm on stage with a great guitar player. I don't even like to bring it out. But there's some songs that I just like to have it in my hands. You know, like Bo Diddley and Elmore James, stuff like that. I like to have the guitar.
How or from who did you learn the harmonica?
I taught myself.
Taught myself. While listening to...
Well, the truth is, and it sounds like a story, but it's the truth, that I bought my first harmonica was a Marine Band C, in the key of C, and I bought it from cutting grass, mowing yards. And I played that C harmonica to every song on the radio, whether it was in the same key or not. I played along with every single song I heard, and pretty soon I was playing the harmonica.
And there was just one thing that I found, but you don't have to talk about it. It was your time in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Difficult time. There you learned what I read, everything, the good, the bad.
Yeah, it was, you know, I mean, Texas is part of the South, and so, like, people go, "Oh, the Texas Rangers," and then you go, "Do you know the history of the Texas Rangers?" They were basically an assassin squad that killed Mexicans and blacks. You know, I don't appreciate it. So, as you go along, you pick your battles, but you understand, you know, where you are. It wasn't always easy, but I was there because of the music, and because some of the greatest musicians and best friends I've ever had in my life came from Texas, you know, and I'm still friends with people that I've been friends with for over 40 years.
Yeah. Between 95 and 2011, I found 4 studio albums and 2 live albums. That was your package.
Yeah.
Did you still remember your first album?
You know what, I don't remember my first album, but I know that...
Cross My Heart, I think.
Oh yeah, that was a collection of demos that I did.
Yeah.
But here's one thing that most everybody that knows me knows. is I am horrible at business. I mean, I should be doing a lot more.
That was one of my next
And
questions.
I'm the worst. I mean, I should be booking myself, but it's like, I don't know what it is. I can't figure business out. And the only record that I own is the last one, no matter what I do.
No matter what I do, that says enough.
That's the only record that I own, because I got screwed out of every other record, and I don't own any of them.
But your album, your 2003 album, gets the best reviews.
And which one is?
Puro Mestizo.
Oh, really?
Yes, everybody's saying that this is your.
You know what?
They call it your best album.
I love that record, and that's funny because I went into the studio with a band, and you know, it's just, if you're not with serious, real blues people,
Yeah.
it's hard to explain, because, you know, at 10 o'clock they want to have their coffee. And it's like, you're in the middle of a great blues session, it's like, but we gotta have coffee. And you go, are you fucking kidding me? And so it kind of takes the wind out of the sails, and then, you know, they don't want to do this, and you're just going, man, this isn't about that. And so you can't get blood from a rock.
Yeah.
And I went into the studio with a band, and by the end of the second hour, I said, you know what, everybody go home.
Stop.
And the studio guy goes, just do it yourself. And I go, okay, I will. And that's what I did.
It's a great album, but it's hard to find. You can't find it anymore.
I wish, speaking of that, the guy that owns the studio, I couldn't pay him, and he wound up taking half of those songs. And I still haven't had the money to buy him back from him. So it was, you know, another great business deal by HERRERA.
I must ask you the question, can we expect a new album? Or
I would love to
something
talk
new?
about that, because actually I just made plans for, do you know who Richard Cousins is? Richard Cousins has been playing bass with Robert Cray for 40 years.
I don't know.
So you know who Robert Cray is, right?
Yeah.
Richard Cousins is
Oh, yeah.
is the bass player who I've known forever. There's a guitar player in Stockholm named Gunnar Lundström, who is one of the best guitar players and singers I've ever known in my life, and one of the people dearest to my heart. And ever since I got to Sweden, he and his family, his wife Clarissa and his 3 kids, they've just been incredible to me. And his wife is an incredible singer. His kids are great musicians too. But I do some work with Gunnar now and then. And Paul Osher loved Gunnar. He loved him. Gunnar used to go to Austin all the time. And a lot of people in Austin know him. And so it's going to be me and Gunnar and Richard Cousins and Brady Blade. Do you know who that is? Brady Blade, great drummer. Fabulous, legendary drummer, played with everybody, Dylan, everybody. And we've decided to make a record, the 4 of us, for mainly for festivals, to get festival work, you know. And so we're going to start a fundraising campaign, and I'm going to fly in Richard from Switzerland, and we're going to get a studio in Stockholm, and we're going to go in and knock it out.
Yeah, great to hear that. I have some questions to finish. I think that you're.
I had some more recording projects.
I have. You're getting older. We all can say that we are getting older. Do you have still?
Yeah, I'm 66.
Yeah. Do you still have plans, or what they call open items on the bucket list, or things that you once want to do, still want to do?
Yeah, there's like I said, I really want to work as much as I can. I want to get back to playing as much as I can, and I'm hoping this record with Richard and Gunnar and Brady will do that. And the other thing I really want to do is I'm trying to put together this this band of Native American traditional and blues musicians, and I have a little bit of a working group. One of my heroes, Gary Farmer, who's an amazing actor and activist. He's a great musician. Quilt Psalm, who sang with John Trudell's Bad Dog Forever, is another one. Keith Sikola, who is an amazing Native American, the Indian car, you know, he's Purafe, who's a legendary.
Very.
Okay.
I know her.
Yeah, Martha Redbone, and we're trying to come up with an idea of how to make a little traveling music and workshop show to teach a little bit about each of our tribes and the music and put it all together. And that's, like I said, I'm not the greatest business person, but Martha is absolutely fantastic, and she's been really drilling me, and so we're gonna try and
to do it right.
that is huge. That is my hugest bucket list thing.
Okay, I have a last question because people are waiting to take in the room, but
And making music with my kids.
yes, great. Who do you think that you became a different person by being a musician?
Oh, I think I probably became more of the person that I am rather than different. I think everything I've done has been so natural to me. I don't think I've veered away from myself. If anything, it's kept me closer to myself. And you know, and as time goes on, and as politics get more insane and hurtful and hateful, I think it's kept me to my path a lot cleaner, because there's a lot of stuff that I won't do, and then there's a lot of people that I won't play with because I'm anti-hate. I'm not, it's got, you know, just I'm anti-hate. It's not politics. It's not anything else. It's just people that just hate. I'm anti that, and people that support it, I'm anti them. So I think music has kept me more true to myself than anything, and I've taken a lot of hits for it, believe me, because I'm very outspoken about it, but I don't fucking care.
Once I go back to 2007, the last question,
Yeah.
they asked you, what did I forget to ask you? That was the question in the last interview. What was the question that I didn't ask you? And then your answer was, hi Hook, when are you going to make it? Finally.
Oh yeah.
You remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gave,
I'm living it.
yeah, you gave a very good answer, and you said, I can be quite satisfied where I stand now and what I have achieved. That were your words to finish the interview in 2007. You're still thinking the same?
Well, even more so, because in 2007, I had just, after a 13-year sickness, you know, I mean, I lost all my teeth. I got down to like 70 kilos. I was, lost all my hair. They told me I was gonna die like 10 times, and I didn't, you know, and so every day I wake up and I laugh. You know, I made it, you know, and I did, and I'm still here, and I got 3 kids, you know, who love me, and we have so much fun. And
3 young musicians now?
Yeah, they're amazing piano players. They all play piano.
Great.
And they all read music, which is more than I do.
Mr. HERRERA, that were my questions. We thank you again from Rootstime for this opportunity and to see you back on stage tonight. And I'm sure about that a lot of people will be there for you.
You know, I've always considered this because it was, you know, one of my homes.
Belgium.
You know, and as a lifelong musician, you make I mean, I know people here who aren't just old friends, they're like family, you know, people that I've known for decades.
Yeah,
And, oh yeah,
that was the photo. That was Freddy. You, one of them was been around. I think that he did the interview. I was one. No,
Nee, nee.
he did the interview.
Yeah.
But it is one.
is that guy the driver?
I know that.
No.
One is called Ron. I think that's Ron.
Oh.
This one, but that one I don't know. I must ask Freddy.
Okay, absoluut.
Again, thank you a lot, Mr. Herrera.
Thank you guys. Thank all of you.